So here we are then, once again, with Breaking Point on F1 2021. Thank you for the incredible support so far on the series. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you are enjoying, and of course subscribe for daily F1 2021 content. Let's get on to Chapter 4. So 2 weeks later at the British Grand Prix, with Williams continuing to show signs of improvement, the F1 world turns its eyes to Silverstone, a real test for rookie Aiden Jackson as he returns home with hopes of impressing the crowd and earning their support at the historic circuit. Now what I have done is replayed the first 3 chapters on the hardest difficulty, and it's a much better level, only just passing the objective. Still finished 4th at the French Grand Prix, so you know, still a little bit over the top, if you like, but at least it wasn't the win. And without further ado, let's get into this one. So Fernando Alonso makes a comeback. So he's been announced for next season. It's Silverstone. Aiden Jackson in profile. Trivia time. Okay, unknown phone call.
Hello?
Hello, mate.
Who is this?
Oh, come on, keep up. It's Devon.
Butler.
The very same.
How did you get this number?
It doesn't really matter. Listen. I just wanted to pass on a bit of friendly advice.
Oh.
Now, it's always tricky racing on your home track. The pressure, all the fans watching, it's a nightmare.
Right, yeah, I imagine it is.
But if you keep your cool, you stay focused, you will get through it, okay? Just imagine it's a different circuit on the other side of the planet. Then, when your race does fall apart, it'll be a lot easier to deal with.
Yeah, great advice.
I knew you'd think so. Anyway, good luck out there today. Just try and make it to the end, huh? Ta-ta!
Yeah, good luck to you too. I'll see you later.
To be honest with you, Devon Butler isn't as bad and as obnoxious as he was in the first game. Anything in here? He's been around for so long, I'm sure as dangerous as ever. He's talking about Alonso. Okay, cool. Anything about us in there? I guess. Well, there you go. I've got all my fingers crossed for an all-British podium. Hamilton, Butler, Jackson. No Norris in there. Shots fired. Shots fired. Right, here's the emails. Just a quick heads up, a couple of magazines have booked in casual interviews with your post-race. It's clearly because you're driving on your home circuit and on Silverstone's 70th, so I'm sure that'll be the angle. I tried to pass this through your PA, but I can't find her anywhere. I've sent her the details and thought I'd send your way too, just so we're covered. Okay. Just to let you know, she's here and being well looked after. Send me a message after the race and I'll bring her around to the paddock. So, Sass. Colin Perry was kind enough to pass on. I'd dearly love to interview you. Okay. It's a shame we can't get involved in any of this sort of stuff. I do find that a big missed opportunity so far, but we shall see. We're going to the race. We are mid-race, capitalising on a fantastic Q3. Aiden Jackson is enjoying one of his finest career performances when a front right puncture threatens to ruin his chances of a top 5 finish, in a Williams by the way. With friends and family in the stands and the crowd behind him, Jackson sets his sights on salvaging what he can from the race.
Tyres are gone.
Copy, Aiden. Box.
Copy.
Let's just minimise the damage.
Okay, so the tyre's blown out. I hope that is a random event in this year's game. I used to love it in F1 2010. That was a feature. Obviously, it was frustrating when it happened, but you know, here we are in the pit lane. 23 miles an hour. I mean, I'm sure we could go quicker than this. It's very annoying, but still 7th. I don't know what the objective is of this Grand Prix. I always seem to miss out. Pit and replace your tyres. Okay, so that's first objective. Now up to 37 miles an hour as we're in the actual pit lane. And let's see what sort of pit stop we can get here.
Complete, go now.
Lovely, 2.9, that's not bad. And obviously now we are on the soft tyre. So we've got to finish inside the points. Let's see how well we can do. We've got to get up to 10th and we've got 7 laps to do so. That is going to be a tough ask, but one that I'm looking forward to. Well, a chance around the outside of Roman Grosjean and we are through. That was an awesome move and we get the DRS to pull away from him.
Nice work, that brings you up a place. Gap to car in front is 6.3 seconds.
We're taking 2 seconds out of these guys a sector at the moment. This is awesome stuff. We're on the soft tyres, looking very, very strong out there. And hopefully this means that we are going to be able to get into those points and pass another chapter of this story. Well, there you go, fastest lap of the race, so 1:30.0, that is going to help. We're the fastest man on the track right now, and certainly making big inroads on the guys in front. Well, we go down the inside of Stroll, Bulldozer, Hannard returns, and that was a risky move, but we're now closing in on Ricardo Vettel and our teammate Kasper Ackermann. We are absolutely flying out there. Another purple first sector. We're really getting into the groove of this track now. The groove of this car. And this is absolutely awesome. DRS wide open. We got Daniel Ricciardo just in front of us here. This is a big opportunity now. Vettel having a look at Kasper. A little bit of contact between myself and Daniel. Possible chance down the inside here, but Vettel cuts it off very well. This is just valuable time that we're losing behind the 4-time world champion here. Of course, we are going to have DRS. We have got the slipstream and we go straight to the inside. And that is going to be an easy move. And now there's Kasper, who I hope shouldn't bring about too much resistance.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
But Vettel's coming back at us here. And we go side by side into cops, but that was okay. We're alright. And Maggots and Beckett's. Oh, we're okay. DRS active again. Well, we've spent a whole lap behind these two. It's going to be tough to get up into the points. Only 2 laps left after this one. Gonna have to go for it on Kasper. Should be able to make the move this time. We go down the inside and no contact there, luckily. And now 7.5 seconds to make up in 2 laps. That is going to be a very tall order. Well, we're coming round the final corner and my controller runs out of battery, but even so, I don't think we are gonna complete this one. And yeah, there you go. So annoyingly, we have to restart that again. Well, it's amazing. Second time round, same fastest lap, but you can see we're already closing in on 11th place Albon and 10th place Butler by lap 9 rather than lap 13. So it's pretty crazy, the difference. I think the pit stop was slightly quicker. For some reason, our entry into the pit lane was a lot quicker as well. And obviously that has saved us 2-3 seconds, which I guess has made all the difference. So that's an interesting one. And, well, certainly taking a few liberties with track limits here, but I'm trying to do everything I can to get back into the points. Looks like this might even be a quicker lap. You can see Albon visibly closing in on Devon Butler
There's 5 laps
at the
of fuel
moment, so
remaining.
that's going to be an exciting battle towards the end, but we're getting right involved with it. This is going to be another fastest lap. There you go, 1:29.8 this time. So we are definitely getting faster here as we go through
Increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds
these
per
laps.
lap.
We're getting
Keep this
more and
up.
more used to both the car and the circuit. We go down the inside of Albon and we're through. Bulldozer Hanaud strikes again. And now Devon Butler is our target, and we're going to be into the top 10 much easier this time. You would imagine I had to just take a bit of avoiding action there. But this time we go down the inside of Butler. That was a beautiful move. And we are through. In 10th place now. How high can we get? Well, here we are on Danny Kvyat on the last lap. We go down the inside and we managed to make the move. So not only are we going to score 2 points, we're going to score 3 points for the fastest lap as well. An awesome
Alright,
display.
race over.
And we
Take care of
finish
the car on
9th.
the way in.
Well, they've done a brilliant job, I must say, under some intense pressure to take a well-earned victory here at the British Grand Prix. What a race for young Aiden Jackson. If he can keep this up, he's got a long, promising career in front of him.
Absolutely. He'd have been gutted about that puncture. Imagine what kind of challenge he'd have been able to make without it. You've got to give it to him though. He gritted his teeth and pulled it back. Great driving.
Now whisper it quietly, but things seem to be on the up for Williams' Aiden Jackson. One to watch. Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
Okay, so despite suffering a puncture mid-race, Jackson manages to overcome the odds, securing a brilliant points finish for Williams at the British Grand Prix. So you go, you got the roundup at Silverstone. There you go, you can see the 10 winners. Congratulations if you got all them right.
Brian,
Well, someone's the hot topic in the press room.
what do you mean?
Oh, come on. There's no need to be so modest.
What are you on about, Brian?
Oh, after that puncture, everyone thought you'd lost it. But to pull it back and into the points, it's all anyone's talking about.
Well, I'm glad the press are starting to take notice.
Oh, get used to it. They put a bunch of interviews in your diary for tomorrow. It's why I was calling.
Right, thanks for letting me know.
So don't celebrate too hard tonight, eh?
Yeah, alright, Brian. Don't worry. I'm only going to see my mum.
Right. Well, each to their own.
See you later, Brian.
Okay, here we go then. Next chapter is on the cards, and well, I'm waiting to see if we get another phone call. It's not looking likely, but there we go. We'll leave it there for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for more F1 2021 content in the future, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.